Belling. Great technique. It's a very audacious attempt from that far out. Going for power from long range. What a shot!
What is up, guys, and welcome to episode number 2 of Eto'o's Road to Glory. And that there was an absolute beast of a goal, what you will see later on in the episode from Diego Trodelli, I think that's how you pronounce it. It sounds a bit Italian to me, Trodelli, but that's probably the way I'm kind of saying it. But yeah, he's an absolute beast, guys. He's a Brazilian centre forward. He plays for Eto'o's team. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, you never really see him in Brazilian teams or in skill teams or in Russian teams. You just never see him. And I kind of went on Wikipedia, so I had a look at him. And he's left Eto'o's team. He didn't really settle in Russia. He played 12 games, didn't score a single goal, which is disappointing for a Brazilian striker. And he's now playing in a Qatar, so he'll not be on the game next year. He plays for a Qatari club, I think you can say it. And he scored 2 goals in 2 games. So on his debut, he actually missed a penalty, but in the next game he got a brace and got 2 goals to sort of make his tally 2 for 2. And yeah, and other than that, in his sort of other career, he's had loan spells at Real Betis and PSV, among some other European clubs. That's sort of his European sort of side of his career. And he's played in Brazil. He's been in a couple of Brazilian clubs. I think he's 25. I'll try and leave a link to his Wikipedia in the description or in the info below, because I'm kind of weird. I kind of go on Wikipedia and I look at random teams and I end up at random clubs and I end up at random players, and it's kind of weird. And yeah, this guy's a bit of a beast. There's Eto'o there for a nice little finish. The thing for Eto'o, guys, as well, like, I'm not really absolutely loving him, to be perfectly honest, but when he's sort of in the box, his finesse is deadly. And there's his keeper again, making a foolish mistake. I don't know what it is in this series. There's been quite a lot of sort of keeper errors. It's kind of strange. I don't normally get them when I play sort of just for the crack, but I'm kind of like not sweating it out, but I'm kind of like trying a bit harder, obviously, because I want to get nice goals and nice gameplay and all that crazy stuff. And there's the first game, guys. 1-4-0. It was quite simple, it was pretty easy stuff. And some of the players I put up for 200 coins, some of them bronze dudes, they're all sold, which is I was quite surprised at. And then I went out and I bought 3 new Russian leagues bronze central midfielders, quite cheap. I think one of them actually cost 600 coins, but he's got some quite nice stats. I've sped the clips up just so it kind of doesn't, because if I just had it at normal time, it would take quite a while. But yeah, guys, this episode is number 2, and I'm going to either have a Football Manager series, a Football Manager video, if I can even say it, out this afternoon before the England match, or I will have the trading episode 1. I'm not entirely sure how it goes. One will be out today, one will be out tomorrow. Either way, you'll get to see them, I suppose. And in the Football Manager series, I'm Newcastle United. I'm going along quite nicely. I'm not going to sort of ruin it and stuff, because that would kind of ruin it. Yeah, there's the team, and there's I think this is the game here where I scored the absolute sick goal. Come up against this guy. He's called Road to Ronaldo. I was wondering if he was a YouTuber, and I wasn't entirely sure. Looks like he's building a sort of a Liga BBVA side or a Spanish side. He's got Reyes and Llorente up front. And early on in the game, where I say early, it was a 40 just before half time. Nice little chip over the top, and Diego Trodelli, I'm probably butchering his name, I do apologise. He scores a nice little finish. You need, to be honest, guys, if you're building a Brazilian team or a Russian team, just go get him. You'd be actually quite surprised how decent he is. He's got he costs about 500 coins by now, or 400. You could probably get him for 300 coins if you waited, but you can get him for absolutely next to nothing. I'm not entirely sure if he's still in packs, obviously, because he's not in the game, but I'm not sure if EA would have, well, I suppose I would have known it, but I'm not entirely sure. He might not be in packs anymore. Don't quote me on that one. There's another nice finish by Diego. I'll call him Diego. That's probably the best thing to say, yeah. And there's my bronze striker, Kazinov. I butchered that as well. He's running in there. So bad when it comes to names. Gets his goal. He's actually quite a good bronze striker. I would highly recommend him if you're building a bronze Russian league or Russian side. The only negative about him is boom. There we go. There's the goal. Boom. Yeah, the only negative about him is he's only 2-star skills, which is kind of a bit of a it is a negative, really. And that there, it's not like obviously the best goal you're ever going to see, but for a Road to Glory to get it quite early on in the series, so if you're not against sort of what I'm trying to say was quite a nice goal for me, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And he actually gets one back with Llorente. I was kind of foolish defending. And he watched the replay 3 times, and that made me mad. And he passes it through from his keeper, and then tramp, boom. I was actually, when I did that, actually smiling. I did actually watch the replay 3 times just to lol at him. And his keeper makes another mistake. I don't know what he was doing at this stage. Get another goal with Trodelli. He's actually, I've played a few extra games than where we're up to now, and he's scored, I think, 7 goals in 6 games for me, so He's been a prolific player, and yeah, then he gets another goal back there, which was Reyes was quite disappointing. Before the game, I was slightly nervous because Reyes is obviously a very quick winger, but he didn't really do much in the game apart from that goal. And yeah, guys, and after the game, he watches it 3 times again. It was quite annoying. I don't know why people do that. Like, they're just wasting their own time. But yeah, after the game, I put a bid on this left back. I think about before the game, I put a bid on the left back. I think I got him quite cheap. It might have just been 150 coins. He's a Russian. Oh no, he's not Russian. He plays for Zenit St. Petersburg, and I think he's from Serbia or yeah, Serbia. I could be wrong. Might have butchered that as well. But yeah, go out and also get a goalkeeper. There was a bronze goalkeeper that I want to get, but there was only one on the market. Like, and there wasn't in my formation, if that makes sense. There's only like one goalkeeper, yeah. And I was going to get a silver one, but they were quite, like, it's not expensive, but they were more expensive than that guy, and that guy's a gold, so I went for that guy. This clip's being sped up real fast. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's coming to an end. We're going to have a video out, another video out this afternoon before the England game. And yeah, I'll talk about the England game in that video, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.